Okay, go.
Hi, my name is Anna Novokunsky and I'm applying to be the photojournalism assistant in Uganda for Krochet Kids International. And I think that one of the most impactful things in my life that has happened to me that changed the course of my life would definitely be Dance Marathon. At Iowa State, it's one of the biggest student-run philanthropies, and I participated in it all 3 years that I've been in school. And my freshman year, realizing what my contribution did to help shape a child's life and change the course of their life forever, and how much my personal investment in that time helped, made me really want to work for a nonprofit organization. It's something that I've always been passionate about. Giving back has always been something that I try and do. It's something that I try and teach other people how much value it holds. And I think that Dance Marathon has changed the course of my life because it shaped how I want to work with other people, how I want to give back to people, and it really just shaped, how I live my life and how I view other people and how much being philanthropic is important. And okay, one of the sweetest places I've ever traveled to would definitely be where I studied abroad. In Urbino, Italy, it's smaller than Ames, which is hard to find a town where it's that small, but imagine just two hills that meet and they are super steep and take 80 years to get up because you have to stop so many times to breathe. But it was incredible because of the culture and because of the people. It was a college town, so I got to meet a bunch of people who were my age, who I could really connect with and hear stories about how they grew up and how they got to their point in lives where I was. And it was really cool to compare and contrast the culture. Going to college in Italy is obviously a lot different than going to college in America, so the coolest place that I ever traveled to would be the university in Urbino, because I went to school in a castle, and I don't do that in Ames, Iowa. And it was one of the greatest places to go to learn about a culture so much different than a tourist place. I've traveled a lot of places in my life, but they've been made like major cities in different countries, and going to a place that was so small and so tucked away in Italy really just helped me see how different cultures are so important to learn about, and it just was the coolest place I've ever been, and I met some amazingly cool people there. And then, one of the biggest needs in our current world, I think, would be the motivation to want to change things. You see things on Facebook all the time about how things need to be done about certain social issues, and I'm a sociology major, half sociology major, so I hear about these things all the time, but you need to want to change them. If you repost something on Facebook, nothing's going to get done. A couple hundred people are going to see it, and then nothing's ever going to get done about it. But if you actually go out and you make the effort to change things, think of how many people are in this world, and think of how many people could change things if they just make the smallest effort and combine it. So I think that would have to be the biggest need that our current world needs, and those are my answers to your questions.